January 14th. Opposites create and define each other. When the people of the world all know beauty is beauty, there arises the recognition of ugliness. When they all know the good is good, there arises the recognition of evil. Therefore, being and non-being produce each other. Difficult and easy complete each other. Long and short contrast each other. High and low distinguish each other. Sound and voice harmonize each other. Front and behind accompany each other. Therefore, the sage manages affairs without action and spreads teaching without words. All things arise, and he does not turn away from them. He produces them, but does not take possession of them. He acts, but does not rely on his own ability. He accomplishes his task, but does not claim credit for it. It is precisely because he does not claim credit that his accomplishment remains with him.
Yeah, renounce and rejoice, yet again. He accomplishes his task, but does not claim credit for it. Right? As soon as the work is done, it's already gone. He lets it go. He's not holding on to any part of it.
Maybe we're supposed to practice that in little not meaningless, but little tasks to be able to actually do it for the big things. It's practice.
100%.
None of us are practicing, and then so when we get to the big things, we have no idea how to let go. We have no idea how to rejoice or renounce.
Yeah. Or we're rejoicing in the wrong things. We're rejoicing in the things that are always going to be lacking. And so we're always going to have to strive for more of them because they're always running out. It's like trying to grip sand in your fingers, right? It just runs through your fingers. The more tightly you grip the sand, the more it runs through your fingers, the quicker you lose it. So the key is to just surrender. Open your hands and just don't even try to grab the sand.
It's a vicious cycle, though, because once you get in that loop of striving and then not getting, you're just continually grasping. Whereas if you were like...
then you're not striving for anything, right? Yeah. Exactly. And again, sounds simple, sounds obvious too, right? Once again, making these observations that who's going to deny it? Talking again about words, language, duality, the way that our mind labels things and in labeling them creates this illusion of separation and of opposition. It's very clear that if people didn't have a concept or of an understanding or an awareness of beauty, there would also be no ugliness. And if you look at it, like, I think it's Alan Watts who says, like, no tree ever wishes it was taller or slimmer or more like this tree. Like, and all trees are different. They're all unique, right? Some of them are crooked and bent, and it's like, it's just the way they are. No one is saying, like, this tree is bad or this tree is good. It's just the way trees are. And that's how it is with the entire universe. But we have this binary system in our heads that is constantly, and it's helpful. It's one of the reasons that we've been so successful as a species is because we have the ability to recognize patterns and all this stuff. But it also is leading us once again to a dark place. So we need balance.
How do we get balance?
I think, like you said, start with the little things that are easier and get those and really nail those down. And once you've got a handle on those things, then naturally, I think, even before you have a full handle on the little things, you're going to start to like get a better understanding of the big things and a better framework. And even just for me, I think it was like, it's just realizing that the story I'm telling myself is determining how I feel about what's happening in my life. Once you really know that, like not know it intellectually, but like you experience the truth of it firsthand, then a lot of the legwork is done because it's like, you know, you have power over it. You know, you're choosing to suffer. You know, you're choosing by the way that you're talking to yourself or thinking about a situation, you're choosing to experience anger, sadness, all these things. There's a certain natural amount of these things that you should, that is healthy, right? Like the fear is healthy, stress is healthy in moderation when they're in their proper place, right? But for the most part, a lot of our negative emotional states are just completely self-generated through this system of binary. That's good, that's bad. I want good, I didn't get good, that's bad. Right? Striving and then expectation, all that shit. Anyways, well, thanks for joining us once again, my friends.
Say that again, I cleared my throat.
Thanks a lot for joining us, my friends.
Stay centered.